afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today on the occasion of the collective draw of CAF Women's Champions League 2024 for the zones of UNAF, UNIFAC, WAFOB, and CECAFA. The representative of the four zones will conduct the draw themselves. We will start with the zone of UNAF, followed by UNIFAC, then WAFOB, and finally with CECAFA. I will give the floor to my colleague from the zone of UNAF to start his draw. Please, Montez.
Bonjour, merci Madame Hive. Bonjour tout le monde. Soyez le bienvenu au tirage au sort dédié au Women's Champions League qualificatif de la zone UNAF qui aura lieu en Algérie du 21 au 31 août 2024 avec la participation
31st August
des 4
2024
équipes.
with the participation of 4 clubs: Akbo FC of Algeria, AS FAR of Morocco, Tutankhamun of Egypt, and ASF of Sousse of Tunisia. Before starting the draw, I'm going to explain the procedure. So we have one pot containing the 4 balls, representing automatically, of course, the 4 clubs. The first ball drawn will go to the position A1. The second will be A2. And we repeat the process with A3 and A4. And now we're going to start the draw. So the first ball that we're going to choose and that will take the position A1, we have AS FAR of Morocco in A1. And now, for the position A2, we're going to choose the second ball. And it is FC Akbo of Algeria, the host team, in the position A2. And now for the third ball, that's going to be in the position A3, which is the team ASF of Sousse of Tunisia. And of course, the last ball, automatically, we know that it's A4 and that it's the club Tutankhamun of Egypt. And it's the first time for this team to participate in the Women's Champions League in 2024. So now that the draw is done, as you can see on the screen, we have the 24th of August, the 27th of August, and the 30th of August for the 3 days of the matches. Good luck for all the clubs and teams, and may the best team win. I give the speech now to my colleague, Mrs. Nagwa from UNIFAC. Thank you, everyone, for your attention. Thank you.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Ladies and gentlemen,
bonsoir.
good evening.
Bienvenue
You're
au
most
tirage du Champion League féminin de la zone UNIFAC. Je suis Nagwa Aimé Galeboui, Women Football Manager de la
Football
zone.
manager of the
Avant
zone.
de
But before we proceed to the draw, allow me to present the 4 clubs that represent the zone. Namely, they are Tout-Puissant Mazembe from DRC, the club sportif multidisciplinaire of Diable Noir from Congo, Atletico Malabo from Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, and NFC from Cameroon. The competition will be in Kinshasa from the 19th to the 23rd of August 2024 at the Martyrs Stadium. As you can expect, the draw follows the following method. We should be having 4 balls representing the 4 clubs, but we've handed the A1 to the host country, which is TP Tout-Puissant Mazembe from Congo. The other 3 balls will be respectively A2, A3, and A4 will be handed over to the remaining clubs. So let's proceed to the draw. A2, CSM Diable Noir from the DRC. The second draw will be A3. Atletico Femenino Malabo from Equatorial Guinea. The last draw will be the A4. Lekie Football Fee from Cameroon. So let's sum it all again. We have the following table. TP Mazembe from DRC on slot A1. Club Sportif Multidisciplinaire from Congo and A2. And Malabo from Equatorial Guinea on A3. And finally, Field-based Football Fee from Cameroon on slot A4. This will allow us to have the following schedule, as you can see on the screen. So we have 3 days. Thus, we are done with the draw. Thank you for your kind attention. We proceed to our colleague from Wafubi.
Good morning. My name is Philippe Chere, Executive Director, WAFUBI. We are here today for the draw of the Zonal Union Qualifiers for the Women Champions League 2024 that will take place in Côte d'Ivoire from the 10th of August until the 23rd of August. This year, we have 7 participating teams, which are as follows. FC Inter d'Abidjan de la Côte d'Ivoire, Edo Queens FC from Nigeria, AS Garde National du Niger, AS Koza du Togo, Hazakas Ladies FC from Ghana, NOV FC du Bénin, and Omnisport Étincelle du Burkina Faso. So now let me explain to you the drawing procedure. The 7 teams will be split into 2 groups. And by default, leading Group A in position A1, we have the host country, FC Inter d'Abidjan. And now, leading Group B at position B1, we have the best ranked team of the zone, Hasakas Ladies FC from Ghana. Now, we refer to the port. In port number 1, we have the remaining 5 teams, of which 4 will be drawn respectively into position A2, B2, A3, B3, and then for the last team, the 5th team, we will refer to port 2, which will tell us which team will go to either A4 or B4. Now, let's proceed to the draw. So at position A2, NOV FC du Bénin. Drawn at position B2, Omnisport Étincelle du Burkina Faso. Now, drawn at position A3, AS Koza du Togo. Drawn at position B3, AS Garde National du Niger. Now, we have the last team, so we are going to determine if this team will go to Group A or Group B. So I refer to port number 2. So the last team will go to position B4. For the sake of clarity, let's look and see what is in here. A4. So now, going into position B4. Edo Queens of Nigeria. So we have now completed the draw. As a recap, from the Group A in position A1, you have FC Inter d'Abidjan. At position A2, NOV FC. At position A3, AS Koza du Togo. And in the Group B, at position B1, we have Hasakas Ladies FC from Ghana. At position B2, Omnisport Etincelle du Burkina Faso. At position B3, AS Garde Nationale du Niger. And then at position B4, Edo Queens FC from Nigeria. Now, let's have a look together at the fixture. And then I will now pass the floor. So, this marks the end of the draw for Wafubi. And I will pass the floor to my colleague from CAF. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jean Seninde, the CECAFA Women's Football Development Manager. Welcome to the draw session for the Women's Champions League qualifiers for the CECAFA region that will take place from the 17th of August to the 3rd of September in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The competition will take place in two venues, Abebe Bikila Stadium and Addis Ababa Stadium. We have 9 teams for this competition, and let me introduce to you to the 9 teams. We have the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, CBEFC, from Ethiopia, PVP Buyenzi from Burundi, FAD Djibouti from Djibouti, Kenya Police Bullets FC from Kenya, Ryan Sports Women's from Rwanda, Simba Queens from Tanzania, Kawempe Muslim Ladies from Uganda, Warriors Queens from Zanzibar, and Yei Joint Stars from Zanzibar. These 9 teams have been grouped into 2 groups, Group A and Group B, and already we have 5 teams in Group A and 4 teams in Group B. And by default, we have CBE, the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, in Group A as the host team and is A1. We have in Group B, Simba Queens as the defending team and is B1. Now with me here, I have 2 pots, Pot A and Pot B. And Pot A has the 2 countries that have been ranked highly according to the CECAFA Women's Champions League qualifiers previously held in Uganda, and that is PVP Buyenzi from Burundi and Kenya Police Bullets. And in Pot B, we have the rest of the countries, again, ranked as per the previous CECAFA Women's Champions League qualifiers that were in Uganda. Now, I'll explain to you how the draw procedure will go. I'll pick the first ball from Pot A, and this will go directly to Group A and will be A2. The second ball I'll pick from the first pot, Pot A, will still go to Group B and will be B2. Then I'll proceed to Pot B, and the first ball I'll pick will be A3. Then I'll pick the other ball, which will go directly to Group B and will be B3. Then I'll pick the next ball and will be A4. Then the final ball that will go to Group B will be B4, and that will mark the end of Group B. And then the final ball in Pot B will go directly to Group A as A5. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me proceed with the draw, and I'll start with Pot A. We have Kenya Police Bullets from Kenya, and this will go directly to Group A as A2. The remaining ball from Pot A, PVP Buyenzi, will go straight to Group B as B2. I'm now proceeding to Pot B. We have Yei Joint Stars from South Sudan, and this will go to Group A as A3. Kawempe Muslim Ladies from Uganda, and this will go to Group B and will be B3. Warriors Queens from Zanzibar will go to Group A as A4. FAD from Djibouti to complete Group B will be B4. That is the end of Group B that has 4 teams. And the final ball, ladies and gentlemen, from Pot B is Ryan Sports Women's from Rwanda, and will go straight to Group A as A5. That is the end of our draw. And now I'll go through with you the groups as they've been drawn. We have Group A, having the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, Kenya Police Bullets from Kenya, Yei Joiners from South Sudan. We have Warriors Queens from Zanzibar, Ryan Sports Women's from Rwanda, all that in Group A. And then we have in Group B, Simba Queens from Tanzania, PVP Buyenzi, Kawempe Muslim Ladies from Uganda, and Fad Djibouti from Djibouti. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.